All right, everyone. We are live as you are watching this, and I'm uploading this to YouTube on our Wednesday night service. And I ask if you can at any time join us Wednesday, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, along with Saturday, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time over at Tiny Chat. I'll put the link below. But I wanted to bring the story to everyone's attention. Here we are living in the last days. And rather than do a separate YouTube video, here we are in the room over at Tiny Chat, standing room only. I've never seen as many people in a Tiny Chat broadcast as this. And I should have probably put out a video promoting tonight's program. But there is a story that I want to bring to all of your attention. When we're looking at end-time Bible prophecy, and a lot of people, when Pope Benedict decided that he would suddenly step down, they were going back to the prophecy of the popes from Malachi, dating back to the 1100s, which is not a biblical prophecy. It's not a prophecy from the Living Word or the King James Bible. It's a Catholic prophecy. He was a Catholic priest or a bishop, where he correctly named the last 112 popes correctly, with Pope Benedict being next to the last and given the name, the glory of the olive, and that's exactly what had happened. And with the last pope being the 112th, and this is Pope Francis, who would take the name Peter the Roman, Petrus Romanus, and would lead the flock, or feed rather the flock, through tribulation. And the dreadful judge would judge the people. Now, with all that said, a lot of people are looking at him and understanding he's the first Jesuit pope to come from the order of Jesuits. And I did a video on this, and you can do your own research on the oath that is taken, the Jesuit oath that is taken. And it's very, very disturbing. I don't want to get into that, but when we're looking at end-time prophecy, and we know that the pope is of the Franciscan order, the name Francis matches perfectly with Peter the Roman or Petrus Romanus, and he is controlled by his leader, which is known as the Supreme Leader, the Black Pope. So when we're tying all this into end-time prophecy, and we're looking at Israel, and we're wondering, because there is going to be peace, someone is going to come and bring peace. And I did that video, and it showed Mahmoud Ahmadinejad in 2012 at the UN, calling for the Antichrist to bring peace, a new world order. This man will come, and he will bring peace with him. And it was very, very shocking. But now when we're looking at Pope Francis I, he is going next week to Israel to meet with President Simon Peres. And one thing they want to discuss is the Vatican, the Catholic Church, obtaining more property. It's like Rome and the Vatican is moving into Israel. We already know that they have a seat set up for the Pope in the Tomb of David, where it is believed that the Last Supper was held. And the Pope wants to go and meet with Prime Minister, not Netanyahu, but President Simon Peres, and discuss more property. But while he's there, a group that he has brought with him, or is going to bring with him, of Franciscan monks of the Franciscan order, Jesuit monks, are going to present the President of Israel, Peres, with a Medal of Honor for peace. And they are going to discuss peace between Israel and the Palestinian states. And I think this is very important when we're looking at end-time prophecy. And let me bring you this article real quick if I can. And I know it comes from Yahoo News, mainstream media, but this just broke a little while ago. Israeli president to meet new pope next week. Jerusalem, Associated Press, Israeli president's office says President Simon Peres will meet the new head of the Catholic Church, Pope Francis, next week. A statement Wednesday said the Pope invited Peres. The Israeli Nobel Peace would be among the first world leaders to visit the new Pope, who took office last month. Okay, well, I guess Peres is meeting the Pope rather than the Pope going to Israel. So I want to clarify that. Peres will also meet Italian leaders. The statement said Peres plans to talk to the Pope about peace negotiations with the Palestinians, ties between Israel and the Vatican, and improving relations between Christians and Jews. The other article I read, well, here we go. The Vatican and Israel established diplomatic relations in 1993. Israel and the Vatican have been discussing the status of church properties in the Holy Land and other issues. The statement said Franciscan monks will give Perez an award, the Medal of Honor for Peace. And I think that's very substantial information when we're looking at the rapture of the church, the imminent rapture of the church, and some type of peace process in the Middle East between Israel and the Palestinian state. So I just wanted to bring that to all of your attention. I'm going to get back to my live program, and I'm going to stop recording, and I will get this uploaded to YouTube. Join us every Wednesday night and Saturday night, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. A lot more to talk about tonight, but I wanted to bring this story to all of you. Leave me comments, everyone.